Flora and Mike have always dreamed of living abroad.
If I could live anywhere right now, Venice, Italy.
So we're going to show them 3 fantasy locations that they can afford.
Oh, look at that view.
And they're going to pick one.
Why wouldn't you want to live in the condo?
Ever fantasize about selling your house and moving to your dream location?
We're 3 globetrotting guides who will show you that you can afford to live in paradise.
Would you be tempted to live here?
To live here?
To live here?
Buy this?
Newlywed 9-to-5ers Flora and Mike are bored with life in sleepy Ottawa and have had it with brutal winters.
There's not a whole lot to do when it's that cold outside.
They fantasize about picking up and moving to a more cosmopolitan city with a milder climate. Their charming 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1,400 square foot house is worth a respectable $650,000. But the life they live here is far from charmed.
Mike and I really like being busy in our lives, and it feels like the entire city sleeps for 6 months out of the year. But don't blame them, it's pretty cold up here.
Despite the city's harsh winters, Flora and Mike try not to let it slow them down.
Flora and I are quite active. We go biking, we go hiking, we like jogging.
But, and there is a but,
We just want a more active city. Ottawa is a little too small town for me now.
so what exactly does this couple want?
I'd love more food choices, a diverse cultural scene, and some great architecture that really would inspire me.
That looks super nice, hey?
I just get inspired by my surroundings, so a temperate climate where we can go out all year round and be active, that's pretty ideal for me.
If we felt inspired to be somewhere else, we'd leave in a second.
And where would they go?
If I could live anywhere right now, Venice, Italy. It's so romantic. It's my idea of a big cosmopolitan city.
I like big cities too, but I'm thinking more along the lines of Vancouver and San Francisco because it has this sort of climate where you can be active all year round and do a whole lot of different things.
Flora and Mike say they're ready to trade in life in Canada's capital for a temperate climate, inspiring surroundings, big city excitement, and culture and food. But will their dream destinations of Venice, Vancouver, and San Francisco live up to expectations? In this episode, 2 of our globetrotting guides, Dave and Vivienne, will show them what their $650,000 can get them in all 3 cities. And we'll start 4,000 miles away to show Flora that her dream of living in Italy can be a reality. Nothing beats Renaissance architecture and grand canals for inspiring surroundings. And what foodie wouldn't love the home of seafood risotto and gelato? As for mild climate, well, this is Italy. That goes without saying.
When choosing to live in Venice, you have 2 options. Venice proper with all the canals and gondolas, or you can live off the island in the surrounding neighborhoods. Either way, Venice really is a seller's market, which is why we have Adriano Cataldi, and he's going to help us find our Venice dream home for €381,000.
Grazie, grazie.
You can gondola ride to work.
The name of this fondamenta is Fondamenta Ormesini. Fondamenta Ormesini. That is difficult, but this definition.
I'm pretty new at it.
And the apartment is there with the view on the canal.
For the same price as their Ottawa digs, Mike and Flora can buy 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 861 square feet. That's just over half the size of their house, but they may settle for less space to be steps from some of Venice's 1,500 restaurants.
Oh, wow, I love all the windows.
This is the foyer. Outside there is a nice but little terrace.
No, it is small, but it's like a lot of Venice. It's almost like there's a little maze and everything's really close together.
That's the charm of Venice.
Yeah, exactly.
Flora's right. If you live in Venice, you'll be bumping into a restaurant, shop, or museum around every corner. The pros of living in one of the world's great cities might outweigh the smaller living spaces.
This is the master bedrooms.
There's a great mix of old and new, isn't there?
Yes, look at this new floor and old timber beams, typical in Venice. Look at this, it's children rooms.
It's pretty small.
Yeah, lack of windows.
This is the master bathroom. This is the living room.
It's a great space, but I haven't seen a kitchen.
Yes. Surprise!
Because they hid it.
Oh no, really?
Wow.
It's in a closet.
Don't let size fool you, Flora. Italians are obsessed with food. And this kitchen, despite its compact proportions, is perfectly functional.
But the biggest attraction of this apartment is the view from this window to the canal. Look at this view.
This is definitely my favorite.
Oh, Mike, it's your water view.
That's nice.
There are bars, restaurants, shop, everything you need in this area.
That makes up for the kitchen.
Can I park my boat in front of the place?
Yes, in Venice it's possible because when you buy an apartment in front of the canal, it's possible to obtain a place for the boat.
So it sounds like we need to go boat shopping.
Yes.
I came to Venice for university and I've never left because I love living here and it's the most beautiful place in the world.
Beautiful for sure, but living on one of Venice's famed canals comes at a steep price.
You're off the waterways onto dry land, and the same 381,000 euros buys you a romantic pied-à-terre with a garden. Perfect for a glass of Prosecco and an alfresco meal. Come on, it's Venice. Why not indulge all your senses?
And where better to indulge your senses than in this 3-bedroom, 2-bath courtyard apartment? It's not a prime canal location, so Flora and Mike can get more square footage for the same price. But it's still a lot smaller than their house in Ottawa.
Hello. This is the kitchen,
Hope Flora and Mike like red.
the table, the sofa.
Okay, so there's a spot for eating and a spot for lounging.
Don't know about the couch in the kitchen.
Yeah, the couch in the kitchen is kind of weird by our standards, but it's not unusual for Europeans to cook, eat, and entertain all in the very same space.
This is the first bedroom. This is the bathroom. And this is a nice bedroom with 2 Venetian windows in the garden.
This bedroom is huge.
This bedroom is facing the private garden. It's very nice and quiet.
It faces the street, but there's no cars, right?
Absolutely.
Only the difficult sounds of nature.
And so, this is the garden.
This is gorgeous. Could I use this garden year-round?
And now when there is the snow,
Well, there's snow. How often does it snow in Venice?
twice each year.
Just twice a year.
Wow.
That is a welcome change.
In Venice, $650,000 could buy Flora and Mike a lot of dolce vita. A mild climate for sure, jaw-dropping Renaissance scenery, and the food and culture of one of the world's great cities right on their doorstep. So, will they choose a canal front apartment in the heart of the city or a courtyard home just off the island?
I loved the courtyard apartment. That was just perfect. It was so romantic, and it had this beautiful, charming garden. And you're in Venice. How can you go wrong?
I prefer the courtyard apartment as well. It's very romantic. It's small, but super nice. Oh,
Agree!
yes, agree. Oh my God, first time ever.
Flora and Mike live in a $650,000 house in Ottawa, but they'd swap it for a fantasy lifestyle with a milder climate, inspiring surroundings, big city excitement, and great food.
We're looking for that temperate environment where we can get out all year round.
Our globetrotting guides show them 3 properties that are the same value as their home. They were tempted by a romantic courtyard apartment in Venice, but how far will their money go in San Francisco? Flora and Mike's fantasy lifestyle includes big city excitement and top-notch food and culture, and San Francisco's got plenty of both. Throw in that distinctive architectural flair and a California climate, and this city ticks all of their fantasy boxes.
This is 24th Street in the heart of Noe Valley. It's one of San Francisco's most sought-after areas. The real estate agent Todd Scalia is going to help us find the right place for the right price.
We've got a 2-unit Edwardian building. It's got some really nice period detail on the inside and the outside, and also a private garage, which is really uncommon in this neighborhood.
For $650,000, Mike and Flora could live in this 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square foot apartment. That's a lot more space than what they get in Venice, but still 1 bedroom less than their own home.
Thanks.
So this is a 1-level condo. This is being utilized as a bedroom, of course, but its original use was probably a dining room or...
It's whatever you need it to be.
Exactly.
San Francisco is one of the most densely populated cities in the U.S., which explains why so many of its original single-family homes have been renovated and converted into multi-unit condos.
So here's the master bedroom. Decent-sized room, still has the inlay and the hardwood. Nice medallion. We've got these pocket doors, and it opens up here to the other unit.
Okay, the room was chopped in half.
So through most of the house, it's got this nice wainscoting, and then here's another bedroom and the bathroom. So it's small, but it's common for San Francisco, and it's been updated nicely, as you can see.
And you know what? It's got everything you need.
Into the living room here, it's still got a lot of that San Francisco period detail that we love. It's got the picture rails that are original.
And the fireplace, too.
Yeah, great original fireplace, nice tile work.
Flora mentioned great architecture as part of her wish list, and these original details should win some brownie points.
I like that detail.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required.
Even though this is an older place, they've updated the kitchen, which is nice.
Yeah.
Newer appliances, butcher block counter here, and Caesar stone. Let's take a look at the backyard.
Okay.
So one of the advantages to being in a place like Noe Valley is that you have a yard like this. This particular yard is shared with the upstairs unit.
Yeah, but at least you have space. The place has a lot of character.
I'm from New York City, and I've been in San Francisco for about 4.5 years, and I love it. I love the character, the diversity, the architecture. It's a world-class city. It's just a beautiful thing.
Flora and Mike want to soak up the excitement of a city that's got over 4,000 restaurants and more than 60 museums. But if Noe Valley's yuppies and strollers are too much of a good thing, this next condo in Soma District is right in the heart of the art and club scene.
And one of the tallest residential buildings west of the Mississippi.
Wow.
For the same price as their home in Ottawa, Flora and Mike could wake up and see this every morning from their one-bed, one-bath luxury condo. But $650,000 is a hefty price tag to get half the space they're used to.
Okay, now I see what that elevator ride was for. Check out this view.
Yeah, floor-to-ceiling windows, and we're on the 47th floor, so...
You get to see everything.
Oh, look at that view.
Yeah, you can see all the way to Treasure Island, Embarcadero, the ferry building.
And then this is the Bay
That's the
Bridge.
Bay Bridge.
It's great because you can see all the traffic, but you don't hear any of it.
That's right. If you need to know what your commute's going to look like, you can just take a look out your window. It's not, you know, the big 1,400 square foot unit, but it's all very view-centric, so you're taking in that view essentially wherever you are.
Chalk one up for inspiring surroundings.
So one of the advantages to being in a new construction building is new appliances and cabinetry, et cetera.
It's definitely smaller, though, than the other place that we saw.
A lot of people are eating out. It's just a different lifestyle than what we've seen before.
Oh, okay, so you just use the kitchen for storing your plates.
That's it, and then you never use it again, exactly.
This condo may not be as large as the Edwardian conversion in Noe Valley, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in views, finishes, and amenities.
I like the hardwood throughout the place.
So here's the bathroom. Everything, of course, still new in here.
I really can't help but noticing that this bathroom is almost as big as the kitchen.
It's great for entertaining or cooking or whatever you want to do in here. You can do it. So this is the bedroom, and it's decent size, but it's really all about that view.
It just grabs you. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Modern condo living in this building includes resort-style amenities, and in this mild climate, Flora and Mike should have no problem enjoying them. San Francisco fulfills Flora and Mike's wish list with its California climate, unique architectural flair, and the buzz and cuisine of a great city. For $650,000, they could buy a townhouse conversion in a prime neighborhood or an ultra-modern condo with fantastic views. Which one will they choose?
The condo had a great view.
And some really good amenities with the pool and the hot tub and everything, but
It didn't feel like home. The house actually had great detailing.
a lot of space. There's a nice backyard.
You know, you have to share the backyard, but you're in San Francisco.
I
Who
can deal
cares?
with that.
Our globetrotting guides are showing Flora and Mike that their dream of living abroad is attainable and affordable. They'll see houses in 3 dream locations that are the same price point as their $650,000 home. And our next stop is an outdoor lover's playground, Vancouver. This active couple will feel right at home in this mild coastal climate. Flora and Mike want to be inspired by beautiful surroundings, soak up big city excitement, and enjoy diverse food and culture. And it's pretty hard to beat Vancouver.
Let's face it, what's not to like about Vancouver? It's a mecca for the cool, a hub for the hip, and it is everything a world-class city aspires to be. So Realtor Janelle De La Torre is going to show us our best bets that's still within our budget.
For the $650,000 their house is worth, Flora and Mike could get this modern townhouse with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and the same square footage as their home in Ottawa.
Oh, that's nice.
Come on in.
Nice. We've got a lot of space on the ground floor.
Well, definitely, the open concept is great. You get lots of natural light. And this is a gourmet kitchen over here.
Lots of room here, too. Tons of counter space.
Yeah, this kitchen is modern, it's sleek.
And there's enough room for 2 people to work at once.
Yeah, and then the patio space.
Hey, this is relaxing.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's private, it's cozy.
That's beautiful.
And around the corner, you have a view of the mountains.
Hi, your own personal mountain range.
They're only 45 minutes away, and you can hike and you can ski on them.
Okay, sign us up. Or at least sign up Mike and Flora. This West Coast living thing sounds perfect for this outdoorsy couple.
So this space is the rec room. They're using it as a yoga room right now.
Yeah, they totally have this Zen thing going on.
Vancouverites are all about healthy living and yoga.
No yoga room for us, honey.
No yoga room for us.
And we've got the 3 bedrooms up here. And this room is the study. They've put some really nice custom built-ins.
Yeah, it's a really chill room.
Yeah, it's a great use of space. And there's another bedroom just around the corner, actually. Both these 2 rooms get lots of morning sun.
Yeah, seriously, it's got a huge window.
And here's the gorgeous master bedroom.
That's definitely the largest room.
And a perfect little ensuite. We've got a stand-up shower here, quartz countertop.
This is really well done.
So this is the style of home that you get in Vancouver in this price point.
Well, there's lots of space, lots of light. It's fantastic.
Life in Vancouver is the ideal combination of big city living immersed in nature, and its climate is the mildest in Canada. Guess that's why it made Mike and Flora's wish list. But life here doesn't come cheap.
If you're thinking of buying here, you could be looking at spending anywhere between $600 and $1,000 per square foot. Yikes.
This 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo is the epitome of stylish urban living. It's smaller than the townhouse we just saw and Mike and Flora's house in Ottawa. But it might be worth it if they want to be in the midst of everything and soak up the best views in the city.
Whoa, I am surrounded by windows.
Yeah, this is a great open concept layout here. We've got all the top appliances, and there's a great eating area where your guests can have a glass of wine while you cook them dinner.
And you've got a gorgeous gas range stove, which is still intimidating for me.
That's okay, you don't need to cook because we're just steps away from some of the best restaurants.
Restaurants, shops, theaters, it's an urban adventure just waiting to be explored. And it sits right beside a huge outdoor playground.
Here's the 2nd bedroom. Be perfect for like a guest suite or a nursery. There's a ton of natural light, and it's all coming from the solarium.
There's enough windows in here you could suntan.
Yeah. Here's a gorgeous master bedroom. Can you imagine waking up every day to this view? And we've got a cute ensuite just around the corner here.
I love the tile. And your rain tower is nice and tall.
It's modern, it's sleek, it's gorgeous. So with this condo, you get access to the amenity rooms. And we have a party room over here and an exercise room in the corner. Then you've got this awesome rooftop deck here.
Are outdoor spaces like this common with a lot of Vancouver condos?
Some, but you don't really need it because your playground is right outside your front doors.
If Flora thinks Ottawa is a little too small town for her, then living in an amenity-filled condo in downtown Vancouver could be a big city dream come true. Vancouver has the moderate climate, inspiring surroundings, and the big city buzz and culture that Mike and Flora fantasize about. If they sold their $650,000 house in Ottawa and moved here, they could buy a townhouse just a few minutes from downtown, or a luxury condo that's a little smaller but right in the heart of the city's action. So, what's it gonna be?
I would actually pick the condo.
I'd have to pick the townhouse, actually, because there's more space, there's more room to live in.
Why wouldn't you want to live in the condo? Like, it has surround views. It's
Yeah, but it only has
beautiful.
2 rooms. Whereas the townhouse has a bunch of rooms.
You didn't like the backyard.
No, I didn't like the backyard, but in
Indoors?
Vancouver, nature is your backyard.
Well, I'll live anywhere with you. How's that sound?
Flora and Mike have 3 strong contenders that could fulfill their lifestyle fantasy. But which one's their fave?
Of all the properties we saw, I think our favorite is...
If you could trade your home for one anywhere in the world, where would you go? And what could you get for your money? Flora and Mike have seen $650,000 homes in 3 different locations that have everything they're looking for.
If we felt inspired to be somewhere else, we'd leave in a second.
Venice would give them the culture and sophisticated lifestyle they dream about living in this courtyard apartment, but it's much smaller than their Ottawa home.
I just don't like the lack of space in that place.
Flora and Mike want a diverse scene and vibrant neighborhoods, and San Francisco's got plenty of both. They fell in love with an Edwardian townhouse conversion, but they're not sold on the outdoor space.
I mean, you'd have to share with people, but you're in San Francisco.
I could
Who
deal with
cares?
that.
They'd be on the doorstep of an outdoor lover's playground just minutes from this Vancouver townhouse.
We're just steps away from everything.
But can the outdoor lifestyle compete with the cosmopolitan cachet of Venice or San Francisco? Venice, San Francisco, or Vancouver?
Of all the properties we saw, I think our favorite is...
The house in Noe Valley.
It has great space, great details, it has a nice backyard, and it has access to everything. There's just endless possibilities for every day of the week.
Yeah, and I love San Francisco's feel. Like, the atmosphere is just so bustly, it's so lively. It looks like I can eat my way through that city forever. So that would be an amazing new lifestyle.
Amazing for Flora and Mike, but what about you? If you could pack it all up, sell your house, and move to paradise, would you be tempted to live here by this? For more information about this show, visit hgtv.ca. Chris and Jenny are the life of the party.
Want these ones?
We are
definitely
party people.
As long as there's some atmosphere of having a jam, we're there.
Think they like dressing like this?
No.
They'd love to move to Portugal, the Florida Keys, or the south of France, and we're going to show them that they can afford it.
I think our favorite would be...
No.
Why?
We could walk to the beach. Really, Chris, come on, think about it.
But can they get their dream for $650,000?
I just don't get that burst of energy when I'm there.
Ever fantasize about selling your house and moving to your dream location?
We're three globetrotting guides who will show you that you can afford to live in paradise.
Would you be tempted to live here?
To live here?
To live here?
And buy this?
Fun-loving couple Jenny and Chris are finding the party atmosphere's lacking on their quiet cul-de-sac.
I would say life's too predictable over here.
The same routine every day, so mundane, and there's nothing to do.
You got the winter blues.
Home is a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,700 square foot house in suburban Toronto, valued at a cool $650,000. They might be lacking in excitement, but it's a trade-off for all that style and space.
Chris and I were thinking about doing something a little formal, so we are definitely
party
people, yeah. We're usually the ones throwing the function, basically, when it comes down to. But as much as we love our family and friends, I'm just sick and tired of the same old around here.
So if these two could trade in the same old for something new, what would be on their wish list?
We do like to enjoy the latest restaurant. We love eating, we love drinking. I just want something easy breezy. I want to be able to wear my flip-flops for dinner.
Casual lifestyle.
Definitely. Having a space that we can entertain is very important for us. As long as there's good flow to the room, I'm happy.
Small or big, doesn't matter. As long as there's some atmosphere of having a jam, we're there.
We would definitely want to pick up and just go somewhere warm where we don't have to wear a winter coat and
Not
shovel.
warm, hot. Give us a beach, a cocktail, and I'd say we're both happy.
We're good.
Good to go.
Sounds like they know exactly what they want, and they know where they'll find it too.
I would love to live in Portugal. I enjoy the food, I enjoy the people. What more can you ask for?
Sweetheart. There's times where I do fantasize of the Florida Keys. It's got everything we're looking for.
I've dreamed about the south of France, the lifestyle, the people, soaking up the sun, the restaurants, all the great food. The French have this joie de vivre that I would love to be a part of. Oui, oui.
Jenny and Chris would trade their home for one that's the same price if it were close to a beach and nightlife, had a casual vibe, and room for entertaining. In this episode, two of our globetrotting guides, Chantel and Vivienne, will show them what the value of their house can buy in their fantasy locations. Up first, the sunny shores of southern Portugal.
Portugal! Let's see what...
Motherland.
I love
That's
that.
the beach I'm looking for.
This is Lagos, the seaside town that people dream about. So it's the perfect place to just kick back and relax. You can party all night long and then just lounge out here on the beach by day. Come on, you know you can get used to this.
You know, we can.
It's hard to believe that this quiet neighborhood is just a cobblestone's throw away from the city center. And with help from local realtor David Rowett, we're going to be able to see 2 of the town's best deals.
This townhouse is larger than Chris and Jenny's place, but to get all this space, they'll have to compromise and be a little farther away from the heart of the action in town.
That's a big house.
And you see what I mean about the villa? Huge.
Oh, yeah,
Look
you
at the space.
Tons of space to entertain family and friends in here. This is great.
I like it. I just don't love it, but I mean,
Needs your touch.
it does.
Look, right in the middle of the
Gorgeous.
countryside.
You really feel like you're secluded in this area.
Wow, look at the size of the kitchen.
Oh, this is really lovely.
Kitchen looks like it's been updated.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Kind of reminds us of home.
Let's go and have a look at the terrace.
Okay, sure. Oh, this is nice out here. It's fabulous.
I like how there is an outside eating option close to the kitchen.
And when relaxing on the patio becomes too much of a good thing, the buzz of Lagos is a quick drive away.
What do you think? It's fantastic. Huh? Look at the private terrace.
Gorgeous. And this is like a wall of window.
The view is great.
Can you see yourself there reading
I
a little
yeah.
book there, eh?
I could see myself there.
You really get a good idea of where you are. You've got the sea, the beach, and then the marina's just a few minutes walk as well.
When I think of living in Europe, that's kind of the fantasy I picture is something like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Look at this. This is like a retreat out here.
It's wonderful, huh?
I love the lifestyle here. Porto de Mas is a quiet getaway along the coast, just minutes from the city. The rugged cliffs make for a beautiful backdrop, but it's actually the gorgeous beaches nearby and the affordable properties that make people want to move here.
This next property is the same size as Jenny and Chris's house. They'll be sacrificing the space of the country house they just saw, but the resort lifestyle might be worth downsizing for.
Oh, this is beautiful. Very nice.
We've come now into the lounge area, which benefits from the sunshine all day long.
Great balcony outside there, so like your friends can come in and out.
The good thing here is the location, because we're just 2 minutes away from the beach, 2 minutes away from the town, and on site we've got everything. And we have the kitchen.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, this kitchen's tiny compared to Jenny and Chris's kitchen at home. But here's the trade-off. 2 terraces on 2 levels. This home's draw is all about the casual outdoor lifestyle.
As you can see the football pitch there, which there's regular events on with people playing football.
You mean the soccer field, right?
Yeah, soccer. Yeah.
So we call it.
Mateo can play soccer.
So it goes from hockey here to playing soccer in Europe.
That's great.
Okay, Chantal, this is the quite large size
Yeah, it
for a
is a great
second
size.
bedroom. And here's the master bedroom.
And this view, this is exactly what I love about this property.
It's fantastic.
It's great. You're waking up in the morning and that's what you're gonna see every day. Can't go wrong.
And we're outside at last, huh?
Oh,
Look at the
wow.
size of the terrace.
It's huge out here.
What I like about it is it seems like a lot of space to entertain outside.
And you know what's absolutely unique about this resort? The swimming pool has its own beach area.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Nothing else like it in Portugal.
Oh, that's
which I
very
think is
cool.
fantastic for the really young children, you know?
Okay, I have to do it, I have to do it. Oh, it's amazing.
I want to put my feet in there too.
It may not be a conventional beach, but it's one Jenny and Chris over.
I would just sunbathe here all day long with a martini in one hand.
Okay, let me go and get you one.
Oh, good, you make drinks too.
In Lagos, Jenny and Chris can get a lot for the price of their $650,000 home. So, will they go for the spacious villa that's a little further from the action, or the smaller resort-style townhouse?
It would have to be the villa with the pool.
Yes, buddy. We could entertain really easily there. It was huge, actually. It's beyond spacious. But I cannot believe that we actually chose the same thing. I knew I married you for a reason.
Jenny and Chris live in a spacious $650,000 house on a quiet street in suburban Toronto. But they're willing to swap suburbia for a place that's the same price if it has everything on their wish list. Jenny and Chris fell for a breezy villa in Lagos, Portugal. But if they're looking to turn up the heat and the fun, the Florida Keys is going to be a sure
We
thing.
could be like the Golden Girls.
Jenny and Chris, you're going to love the Keys. Life here is lived on the ocean and the sand too. Prime homes are right on the water, and for locals, boats are the ride of choice.
This sunny island is spiced with colorful variety, and you can even see it in the housing, from Victorian gingerbread mansions to tropical waterfront retreats, and each one is designed to bring the party outside.
A lot of people just hanging out and partying on their balcony there.
Our kind of jam.
Our kind of people.
So whether it's a poolside barbecue or cocktails at sunset, Key Largo provides the perfect backdrop. And local realtor Natalia Boblett's going to show us two of the best, priced at $650,000.
This home is on a prime canal front location, but it's got about 1,000 square feet less space than what Chris and Jenny are used to.
Oh my goodness, this is so bright and airy.
Isn't it? Complete open layout.
Yeah. I can decorate it any way I want to.
This space is perfect. It's like a dream for people who like having guests over.
Absolutely. Amazing to entertain.
Kitchen's a good size. I'm not in love with it, but it's nice.
So get a load of this awesome porch.
Oh my goodness, this is fantastic.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes.
Oh, I really like that canal.
You got everything really right at your fingertips, just a couple miles down the road. And that's a very good amenity for people who love to entertain and really just enjoy what the Keys lifestyle is, which is being on the water.
See, we don't have to buy any groceries. I'll bring a fish home every night.
Every day, great. I can't wait.
Here we are in one of the 3 bedrooms.
So this would be one of the kids' bedrooms, which is a great size. That could be for Harlow. I can see her in there.
We've arrived at the master suite.
This is great.
It is very spacious and plenty of room to prepare for the busy day out on the water.
Oh my goodness, so in the Keys, this is what you get in your backyard?
That's exactly right.
I don't like how there's no grass for the kids to play on.
And you know, the great part about this is that this canal runs right out to the open bay, and you can be everywhere in minutes. There's plenty of restaurants where you can pull up by boat, enjoy a nice cocktail, great dinner.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
It's the Keys lifestyle.
The Keys lifestyle, and I think that Chris and Jenny would give it their stamp of approval.
It's nice. Stamp.
Looks like Jenny and Chris are already fitting into the chill Keys culture. This next property is smaller than the canal front home, but keep in mind it's got more outdoor living space.
Check this out. You have an outdoor oasis.
Oh, see, I love that. A lot more options for entertaining outside here.
See that? You could stoke up that chimenea and it'd be awesome.
It's nice.
After you.
Thank you. Oh, this is a nice space in here.
Isn't it?
Looks like a little updating to do, but...
It's absolutely perfectly laid out. As you can see, we have an awesome Florida room with ample windows for natural light.
I like it and I don't like it because I think it's really low looking and it's not as bright as the other place. I don't like that kitchen at all. I mean, we could change it.
Which is another added cost.
True.
So here we are in the master retreat.
Oh, I like that, retreat.
It really is. As you can notice, they have 2 huge windows for, again, some more natural lighting.
So how many rooms are in the house?
It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house.
2 bedrooms isn't ideal for a family of 4, but the house has bonus living space downstairs, which can also be a cozy in-law or guest suite.
It's nice. It's a really good option. I do like the outside of this place much better.
Living in the Keys is really about outdoor living. You have a fabulous tiki bar, so you can entertain, have dinner, enjoy.
That's really nice.
Tiki bar.
Yeah, I never even thought about that.
People spend more time outside in the Keys than they do indoors.
Well, I can totally understand why. You have a fire pit for those, 2 days where it gets a little chilly?
Here in the Keys, we have a little saying, it's no shirt, no shoes, no problem.
I love that.
No doubt about it, Key Largo's got everything on Chris and Jenny's wish list. But for $650,000, it's a trade-off between square footage and lifestyle. We're looking at either the smaller home on the canal or the house with more outdoor living space. Which one's their favorite?
I think our favorite house in the Florida Keys would be...
The house with the tiki hut. No, why not?
I say the canal because I want to wrestle some gators.
But there's a canal in that house too.
Yeah, but I need some gator boots.
They had more entertaining space in this house and there was a...
Yeah, but don't forget, if you have the in-law suite, then that means the in-laws have to come, and no offense, Mom, Dad.
I'll give you that one, I'll give you that one. Okay, the house with the canal.
We're We're showing Jenny and Chris that their dream of moving to a fantasy location can be a reality.
Oh, it's amazing.
What will their $650,000 get them in the French Riviera?
You can't visit Nice without taking a stroll down the promenade. It's jam-packed with great cafes, posh hotels, and killer shopping. And when you're ready to take a load off, those iconic blue lounges on the beach are just waiting for you. Perfect for people watching.
See, that could be me right there, sitting on that chair.
To see what it'll cost to get a piece of all this action, we're looking to local real estate agent Garen Ajdaranyan.
This traditional apartment is smaller than Chris and Jenny's house. We're talking a third of the size, but it's got an ocean view and location is everything.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yes, welcome to this apartment. You have typical provincial kitchen with wood, granite top.
That's like half a kitchen, but it's nice.
A little bit smaller sink. Now you'd have to do the dishes by hand.
I have a very good surprise for you. Very nice dishwasher here.
Oh. Really small dishwasher, so we're not eating ever at home, but that's okay. I don't want to cook.
You eat out most of the time anyways.
True.
Chris is right. Why cook at home when you've got the world's best restaurants right outside your door?
Not our style, but
we can make it our style.
You can make it work some way.
It's kind of small because here in southeast of France, we have only 10 days of rain.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So we go out a lot. And you know, the view is priceless.
Yes, I can see how stunning it is from here. Do you mind if we go out and take a look?
Of course, let's go.
Oh, look at these. Sliding doors to heaven. Beautiful.
That's why you want to live in Nice, because of the view.
The sea view is one of the most important points.
Wow, this is gorgeous. And you see people swimming and boating.
Exactly.
I can see myself doing that.
And who doesn't want to wake up in the morning and have palm trees right outside of their balcony, right? Lovely.
It's really, really nice.
That's a view.
Waking up to that every morning would be great.
It is a little on the small side. Would this be a typical size for this area?
It's regular for here, yes.
And a lovely Juliet balcony. Really nice space. This is a nice sized bedroom.
Yes.
This could be really anything, even a playroom.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That could be Mateo's bedroom. So it's fairly large. And there is 3 bedrooms, so everyone would have their own bedroom. That's a great thing.
Lovely. On this little balcony?
Yes, you can go out from here.
It's fabulous.
The street you can see on the back is the street where you can get anything you want. There's the doctor, supermarket,
oh, wow.
Baker.
This sounds like such a cool area to be in.
Everything you need, you can do it walking from here.
And to top it off, I mean, come on, you have this as your front yard. You can't beat this.
Welcome to Nice.
It's fabulous. It's perfect.
Take a stroll from Nice's famous beach into the city center, and not only will you blend in with the chic locals, but Chris and Jenny, you'll get a little more space for the price.
Rue de France in Nice's city center offers great shopping and gourmet cuisine. It's a car-free zone that people flock to spend their money and dine al fresco. This is your one-stop shop.
It's a little more hustle and bustle.
We're in the heart of everything.
What we like,
yeah.
A lot of shops.
I absolutely love the energy in this area.
Yes, it's a very central place, actually. You've got everything you need, haircut,
Look at real estate,
anything.
hair salons,
yes.
fruit market, you got everything.
This apartment's larger than the one we just saw, but it's only about a third of the size of Chris and Jenny's house. So on North American terms, pretty small.
And 1 less bedroom.
Wow.
You arrive here, in front of you, you get this stone wall.
That's me.
I like that rock wall.
Yep.
It's nice.
This way you've got the living room.
Tons of room to work here.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Looks bigger than the other place. The other one was a little bit more traditional. This one's modern.
But this one has 2 bedrooms.
That's right.
This is very nice. Oh, and they continued the wall in here. That's beautiful.
Exactly. So here we are in the master bedroom.
I love that. I could see myself waking up in that room.
Sounds like Jenny might be getting used to the idea of living in less space, European style.
This is the second bedroom.
Wow. It's simple, it's contemporary.
Yeah.
It's kind of got everything you need in here.
It's practically the same size as the master bedroom.
It's big, but Mateo and Harla would have to share this bedroom.
It's a super modern kitchen.
Yeah, it really is.
All the appliances look really new.
I mean, I'm not in love with the style, but I mean, it's functional, it's clean, but I just don't know if I like the way it feels. The kitchen's really
More
small.
of a galley kitchen.
Yeah, galley style.
And this way you can access directly to the terrace.
Oh, love this. This is such a big space for a barbecue, to entertain, hang out with some friends.
We are at 20 meters from the beach.
Oh, that's great. Walking distance to everything. It's just so convenient.
Yes, it's great.
You are. You're right in the middle of the, like in the heart of everything. It's really nice.
And for a couple who wants to be smack dab middle of all the action, this is the perfect spot right here.
Yes, it is.
Decisions.
I know. Nice is nice.
Nice as Nice.
The Nice lifestyle is perfect for Jenny and Chris, but getting a piece of it is expensive. For the same price as their $650,000 house, Chris and Jenny can buy traditional French apartments that are smaller than what they're used to. Will they go for the apartment with the ocean view or the apartment in the city center?
The property with the beachfront view.
No.
Why?
For me, the condo in the middle of the city, it was modern. I liked the layout of the place. I thought that there was a good flow to the home. It was fantastic.
And I think the beach view was what I was hoping for.
But we could walk to the beach. Wouldn't you rather be in the middle of all that hustle and bustle? Really, Chris, come on, think about it.
I guess I really have no option here, so...
It's a good choice, trust me. You'll like it.
Jenny and Chris have chosen 3 properties that fulfill their fantasy wish list. But is one of them absolutely perfect?
Of all the properties we saw, I think our favorite would be...
Fun in the Sun seekers, Jenny and Chris are scoping out $650,000 homes in Lagos, Portugal, the Florida Keys, and Nice. Time for them to pick their fave.
It'd be sad to say bye to our parents, but we would definitely pack our bags and go.
Lagos has a casual beach-oriented lifestyle they love, and the homes suit their taste. But the villa they chose is a little far from the action in town.
In Portugal, you get the best bang for your buck.
I agree.
Key Largo's got a fun-loving culture that's centered on the water, but the style of the canal front home they chose left Jenny and Chris a bit cold.
I think it was outdated.
I just don't get that burst of energy when I'm there.
And Nice has got oceanside living, lots of action, and an entertaining, friendly lifestyle. But the apartment they chose is a lot smaller than what they're used to.
Mateo might not like it for the first little while, but I think he would grow to love it.
3 great choices, 1 big decision. What's it gonna be?
Of all the properties we saw, I think our favorite would be the apartment in the center of France.
Good answer. That really modern space, even though it's small, the hustle, the bustle, being able to go to the beach.
A lot of nightlife, a lot of cafes, which is what we want, great food.
But I am surprised that I would want something small like that. But in order for me to live in the heart of France, I know that I'm gonna have to downsize a bit. So I'm okay with that.
Jenny and Chris have found their paradise. But what about you? If you found out you can afford your fantasy lifestyle, would you be tempted to live here and buy this? Carolyn and Mike want to wake up to this instead of this. So they dream about moving to Portugal, Florida, or Costa Rica.
Oh, I'm in love.
But what can they buy with the price of their house?
I really like the house in the suburbs.
No!
It's still near the beach. It's a nice property.
Yeah, but it had everything. It had the restaurant, the active lifestyle, it had the lushness. We'll get both.
Fantasize about selling your house and moving to your dream location?
We're 3 globetrotting guides who will show you that you can afford to live in paradise.
Would you be tempted to live here?
To live here?
To live here.
And buy this?
Suburban parents Mike and Carolyn feel like cookie-cutter living just doesn't really nurture their kids.
It is what it is. It's a suburban cookie box type area. Great to raise a family, not so much to, expand your knowledge of culture or arts.
Their comfy 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square foot house in suburban Toronto is worth $390,000. It's perfect for tea parties maybe, but bigger get-togethers mean making adjustments.
We love to entertain. We like having our friends over and our family here to visit, but it's small and it's a little bit narrow.
So, what's on Mike and Carolyn's wish list?
I'm looking for a place that is vibrant, has a bit of a scene, a bit of adventure, big enough for us to entertain.
Waking up to a beautiful scenery, either like some mountains, vineyards, not like your neighbor's fence or brick wall.
Mike and I need heat and an ocean, and we will be happy. I know it.
And they each know exactly where they want to live.
Well, I know Carolyn's been fantasizing about going to Costa Rica for I don't know how long it's been now.
20 years.
20 years.
It's my idea of heaven.
The next time we go to Portugal, we're gonna go say hi to everybody. I fantasize about moving back to Portugal because of the weather, you know, the family. It would be a nice place to raise our kids.
I have family in Florida, so that would be a pretty great place to move to. It's nice weather, great beaches. The kids would love spending every day on the beach if they could.
Okay, sounds pretty awesome. So let's recap. Mike and Carolyn are looking to warm things up a bit. In a town that's a little more vibrant than vanilla, some beautiful stuff to look at, and have enough space to entertain. Our globetrotting guides, Chantel, Dave, and Vivienne, will show them what they can get for the price of their own house in 3 different locations. First up, will Costa Rica stack up to 20 years of dreaming? Carolyn and Mike, if you want to get your kids revved up, how about sharing your backyard with monkeys? Okay, the secret's out about Costa Rica being an eco playground, and the beach town of Tamarindo? Talk about a switch from cookie-cutter suburbia.
Tamarindo used to be a sleepy fishing village, but today it's one of the most popular beach resorts in Costa Rica. But that doesn't mean it's just a vacation destination. People from all over the world move here, and local realtor Rebecca Clower is one of the lucky people who did exactly that.
This house is a whole 200 square feet bigger than Mike and Carolyn's house. And if you're not sold yet, what says Costa Rica more than a house in the jungle?
Wow, look at that. That's a view already, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a great space.
Yeah, what I love about this house is that it has a great kitchen, an open floor plan, and an amazing amount of natural light.
Look at all that area. You can have tons of family over.
Look at that counter space.
Well, this kitchen is definitely an upgrade from their kitchen at home.
The kitchen's absolutely huge, and this island is awesome.
It's a great kitchen for entertaining, and we have a great outdoor dining area over here.
Oh, sure. Well, let me check that out.
Oh.
How's that for entertaining space, Carolyn? And a lot more inspiring than the neighbor's fence.
Can you imagine we can sit there, have a glass of wine in the pool, and look out at the rainforest?
And it doesn't get better than this. You've got some ocean view, you have a ton of wildlife.
It's as closest to a dream home as you can get.
Okay, Dave, so we're here at one of the 2 guest bedrooms located on the 1st level.
I like it. It's really cool.
Okay, Dave, so here we are in this spacious master bedroom that takes up the entire 2nd level of this home.
Wow, this bedroom is beautiful. It really feels like you're sitting up in the tree canopy up here.
And if I could, I'll show you outside how you have some really great views of the jungle.
Wow.
See, now that's what I want to wake up to.
And this is what we here in Costa Rica refer to as pura vida.
Pura vida, pure life.
I love it. I want to move.
Living in the jungle sounds pretty cool, but how about living right on Tamarindo's famous beach? This townhouse is the same size as Mike and Carolyn's house, but living here means they'd be down 1 bedroom.
Only 2 bedrooms.
And here we are at the 4th floor penthouse level.
All right. Whoa.
That's an okay sized kitchen.
Yeah. Would you like to come in right into the kitchen though, or?
Not really, no.
The beautiful thing about living in Tamarindo is you have over 40 restaurants at your fingertips and every kind of cuisine you could probably think of.
Oh, really? From all over the world, right?
Absolutely.
Did you hear that? 40 restaurants.
Wow, yeah.
We have a formal dining and a living area.
So you can keep it casual with the family at the bar, throw a nice big party out here. It's a beautiful, beautiful open space. I love it.
And the great thing is we have access to the bedrooms right here.
I bet you the girls won't mind sharing a room if they can play on the beach all day.
And in here we have a great master bedroom with amazing ocean views.
Oh, that's a beautiful view from the master bedroom.
That's nice.
This is like the perfect bedroom.
Yeah, and you also have your own private access out to the balcony.
Wow, this terrace is awesome.
That looks nice.
That's where we would have our breakfast.
And the beautiful thing is if you live here, Dave, you can hear the waves and see the surfers out there on famous Tamarindo Beach.
Go surfing?
We can go surfing, we can go riding bikes.
We have world-class sunsets. You can watch them from the balcony or you can appreciate them down there on the beach.
Can you imagine ending the day like that?
Hang on, Carolyn, there's more.
So we have this great resort-style pool with a kiddie pool area.
I love it. It's huge, and you have waterfalls. That's amazing. Who wouldn't like having a pool and a tropical beach right outside your door?
I agree, and that's what Costa Rica beach living is all about.
What are we doing here again?
I don't know.
In Costa Rica, $390,000 can get Mike and Carolyn a lot of pura vida and plenty of space to entertain. So, what's their pick? Is it going to be the smaller condo on Tamarindo Beach or the larger jungle retreat?
I'm actually going to say the condo by the beach.
See, I'd have to disagree. The house in the jungle was my favorite. It looked a bit more spacious.
It's a nice oasis, but it seems far from other people.
Then you have a little more wildlife.
With monkeys.
The kids would love that.
But they don't come over for birthday parties.
If you're really happy with the condo on the beach and the girls will be happy there, then, I'll be happy to go there as well.
Sold.
No doubt, Costa Rica's got the heat and color Carolyn and Mike want, but they're going to be shocked by how far their money goes in southern Florida.
Oh, I'm in love.
Mike and Carolyn live in a $390,000 house in suburban Toronto, but they'd swap their place in the burbs if they could score everything on their fantasy home wish list.
We need a town with a little bit more personality,
variety.
A lot more variety.
Tamarindo, Costa Rica had a lively Caribbean vibe and a condo right on the beach. But if they want a little more space to spread out in, Miami might just seal the deal. With temps that average around 24 degrees, spicy Latin flavor, and loads of glamour, Miami's got an energy Mike and Carolyn won't find anywhere else. Sounds like a dream come true, and we haven't even seen the homes yet.
And with some of the country's best museums and parks and almost 300 days of sunshine a year to enjoy it all, turns out Miami's actually a great place for raising a family. Curious to see what we can get here for $390,000? Local realtor Connie Cabral is going to show us.
This condo is 400 square feet larger than Mike and Carolyn's house. A downtown high-rise is an out-of-the-box choice for a young family, but they said they wanted more action, didn't they?
Oh, look at this. I can see Carolyn and Mike really taking advantage of this kitchen.
That's a nice kitchen.
Very nice.
This space is nice enough, but why do any cooking at home when there's over 4,000 restaurants on your doorstep?
Also, did you see that view? You know what? Imagine cooking and doing dishes, and that's what you have to get up to every morning. It's fantastic.
Okay, the kitchen's looking better and better.
This room is really, really extra special, and I think it really adds a different dynamic.
There we go. There.
Oh, cool.
Oh, this is completely unexpected. The beauty of the den is you can utilize it as a media room. You can utilize it as a third bedroom.
Or a playroom.
A place for your parents to stay?
Sounds like you guys have some decisions to make.
And we have an additional second bedroom. And this is the master. Oh, gosh.
Wow, beautiful.
Just visualize every morning, you open your eyes, and what's the first thing you see?
You see the amazing ocean.
I may never get out of bed.
Oh my goodness, this is spectacular, but I just cannot get over that view. So beautiful.
It looks like you can dive off the balcony into the water. Wow.
Beautiful for breakfast in the morning because you've got the sunrise.
I like that you have boats in your front yard.
Yes, that's how we do it here in South Florida.
Oh, Izzy would love that, to see the boats every day.
Mike and Carolyn say they want to be close to the action, but this traditional family home may be more their speed. It's 500 square feet bigger than their own house and a quick commute to downtown Miami.
Keep getting bigger and bigger.
See? Could this room be any bigger?
Oh, I'm in love.
This room is truly spectacular.
Well, if you think this is amazing, let me show you the kitchen.
Really high ceilings. Beautiful kitchen.
That's perfect. The girls can sit at the counter and have breakfast.
The open concept here in South Florida is everything.
You know, I think Carolyn and Mike would really enjoy this kitchen.
Spent a lot of time with the family there. Look at that, the open space.
So this is actually one of the bedrooms in the house.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna cry.
So Carolyn's sold, but there's more.
How many rooms are in the house?
There's actually 3 bedrooms.
and a den, which can be used as a media room or an office.
Or a guest room.
It's all about the bedroom.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's the master bedroom.
Look at that view from the window.
So obviously there's nothing but sun out there. Tell me what else is out there.
This is definitely a family environment. We have a swimming pool, a kids' recreational area.
This house isn't on the ocean like the condo, but there's a lot to keep the kids happy outside.
Kids would love this
Yeah,
splash
we'd
pad.
never get them back in the house.
Play some tennis.
Okay, it's confirmed. The bathroom is dreamy too.
The bathroom's nice enough, but this is Florida. Isn't it all about the outdoors?
This is such a great backyard.
Isn't it?
Saving the best view till last.
It's a backyard.
And you can't see any brick walls from the neighbors.
Just palm trees.
Here in South Florida, we enjoy our outdoor space 365 days a year.
Carolyn and Mike are all about the heat.
Then it sounds like they belong here in South Florida.
Miami's got everything on Mike and Carolyn's fantasy wish list. The climate and buzz were big hits, and they were floored by how much space they could get for their budget. For $390,000, they could snap up a downtown oceanfront condo or a larger suburban home with great amenities. Talk about two very different spaces.
I really like the house in the suburbs. I find it was beautiful, a lot of space for the kids to play.
It didn't feel like a house in the suburbs. Like you looked out the window, you didn't see a brick wall. Had a lot of sunshine and that vibrance. Best of both worlds.
Coming up, Portugal has always been Mike's sentimental fave. But will he be feeling the love when he finds out what their money buys?
Wow, look at that. A lot of open space.
We're showing Mike and Carolyn that their dream of moving abroad can be a reality.
Wow, this terrace is awesome.
Saving the best view till last.
They'll see houses in 3 dream locations that are the same price as their $390,000 suburban Toronto home. The Portuguese capital of Lisbon's got Europe's warmest temperatures, stunning scenery, and a red-hot cultural scene to boot. This city's all about history, food, and family. It's gonna be an easy sell.
Now we're in beautiful Belém. In all of Lisbon, homeowners know this as the most coveted barrio or neighborhood. To help us get in the door, I'm meeting up with local realtor Colm Wilkinson.
Mike and Carolyn can afford an apartment in Lisbon that's got the same amount of living space as their house, less 1 bedroom.
An apartment, though?
Well, it's location.
He's got a point. You said you wanted vibrant, and this place is right in the middle of it all.
So this is the main living area.
Oh, nice.
What do you think?
This is incredible. Perfect for entertaining with the open living and dining room space.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love the wooden detail everywhere.
This building is over 200 years old, so it's nice that they've retained those original features.
Yeah.
So you're buying into a slice of Portuguese history here, not just a building. And we've got lots of natural light as well. There's windows all the way around this room.
I like that.
So this apartment has a galley kitchen.
Oh boy, this is tiny. It's very, very narrow.
That's small, Mike. I can't.
What you have to understand is that the Portuguese prefer to dine out more often than they do dine in, so...
So you won't spend a lot of time in here.
No, and it doesn't need to be that big.
And I've seen so many great restaurants and bars in this area, it's so easy.
Well, you know, in an apartment like this, all you have to do is just walk around the corner and you've got a choice of umpteen restaurants. Now, I'd just like to show you something over here.
That's a nice view.
This is unreal. Now, seeing this property from the front, I had no idea this is what the back looked like.
No, this is one of the hidden treasures of this particular property, which sets it apart from everything else.
Colm, I don't know if we're gonna beat the that view.
I think you're going to find it hard, that's for sure. Okay, and on your left here, we've got the 2nd bedroom.
Oh, these windows are huge.
This room is perfect for a children's room.
We'd have to get bunk beds.
Yeah.
The girls don't have to share a room at home, but families here are just used to smaller spaces.
Oh, this is great.
Here we have the master. There's lots of character in this room as well. You can see from the features and the ceilings.
Great detail.
Original floors again. And then we have these 2 Juliet balconies, which are a very nice feature of this room.
Oh my God, look at this view.
Yeah, so you're right in the heart of the city here.
I love you, Belém!
Don't be surprised if your heart skips a beat, because you are about to get a glimpse of Abode, one of Europe's most romantic medieval villages. It's only about an hour away from Lisbon, but here you're going to get way more Europe for your euro.
If the city apartment feels a little crowded, this villa just outside the town of Abode is anything but. It's got 400 more square feet of space than Mike and Carolyn's house. And we're just talking about the inside.
You can just smell that fresh air.
And check out these gorgeous views.
That's a nice view.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So this is the main living area.
Oh, it's so nice and bright.
Yeah, it's great. Great entertaining space.
Perfect.
It's really nice.
As you can see, you get a lot more for your money up here than you would in Lisbon.
A lot more space.
That's a lot of space for us.
Nice open fireplace, nice natural tiles. It's a great area here, actually. And this particular location, we're only about 5 minutes from the coast.
Walk to the beach.
Yes.
And look.
10 minutes from Abode.
A little bit of everything.
Families. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Yeah, this is a fantastic size room here.
Oh, it's cute.
It looks very modern.
Each of these bedrooms in this particular house has a door leading outside.
Like having your own little porch.
Exactly, yeah. So this is the kids' room.
It's such a fun space.
That's Maddie's room.
You probably fit both of them there, too.
Just into the left here. And this is the master.
That's our room.
Lots of light, too.
Now, this is my favorite room in the house.
Wow.
Nice aspect out through all the windows. You can see all the way out to the countryside.
And we've saved the best for last.
This is a great open plan dining kitchen space.
I am in love with this.
Very nice kitchen.
Oh, that's beautiful. See, I can be in the kitchen and cooking, and then you guys can be in the living area or the dining area.
Carolyn's already got them moved in.
If you come through this door here,
Oh no, there's more.
it brings you through to the outside dining space.
Oh, no way.
Oh, look at the barbecue.
There you go.
There, we don't even have to entertain inside. Just go outside.
And you feel so secluded with all the forest and the
Yeah, it's beautiful.
perfect area.
Truth of the matter is, you're not going to get value like this in the city.
Oh yeah, and the space that you have here, right?
Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
Lisbon's got it all for Mike and Carolyn's $390,000. And they've got two totally different places to pick from. Will they go for the apartment right in the heart of Lisbon or a country villa with more space?
Our favorite had to be the villa.
Yes.
That was beautiful, and the apartment was in a very central part of Lisbon, but there was no place for the kids to really do anything, really. It was more for us.
Yeah,
Like, if
there's
we were
only
single-
2 bedrooms. The villa had a beautiful, beautiful view, lots of space for the kids to play in. We have lots of room for
Lots of room.
entertaining.
Really loved
Really
that
like the villa in Portugal.
Very nice.
Mike and Carolyn have narrowed the field to 3 dream properties. Is their favorite going to be Tamarindo, Miami, or Lisbon?
Out of all the properties we saw, my favorite would be
Mike and Carolyn have seen $390,000 homes in Costa Rica, Miami, and Lisbon that they can trade for their suburban Toronto house. It's time for them to make their final pick.
I'm ready to move.
An oceanfront condo in Tamarindo's got a scenic, tropical backdrop. But the condo they chose is a little small for a family of 4.
It was a good sized kitchen, but it still seemed a little bit congested.
Miami has a spacious suburban home with great family-friendly amenities, but the house is a bit far from the beach and the buzz of the city.
It was big, it was beautiful, but the location is a little bit far out.
And the villa near Lisbon has stunning scenery and lots of space to entertain. But it may be more country than they want.
very modern villa in a rural area.
It's a nice oasis, but it seems far from other people.
Now, Mike and Carolyn have to hash it out.
But I like the Lisbon. It's close to family.
Costa Rica had everything. It had the restaurants, the active lifestyle, it had the lushness of the jungle, it had the beaches.
Well, you have that in Lisbon as well. There's the sand they can play in, and
there's sand, lots of sand in Costa Rica.
3 amazing properties in 3 different dream locations. Which one will it be?
We're moving to Costa Rica today.
Well, now that that's settled, what about you? If you could sell your house and move to paradise, would you be tempted to live here and buy this? For more info, visit hgtv.ca. For more info, visit hgtv.ca.